Wednesday, April 12th, 2016. Welcome to the show.
Welcome.
You guys can say it. It's okay.
Yeah. I gotta say,
yeah,
I love your dress.
Thank you.
So it's pretty.
Lori Showweiss just said the same thing. She almost never says that.
She'd never give me a compliment, but I, take it when you can get it.
It's not mine. I borrowed it.
But it's very springish. It's very festive, very happy.
And it has a back zipper, which means I didn't have to drag my hair and makeup through it. You know what I'm saying? Which is very important.
See, those are the kind of things men don't think about.
Designers, there should be a back zipper in everything women wear. And I'll tell you what else is useless. The side zipper that leads to the armpit, right? Because you're like, how am I supposed to get in there?
Yeah, what is that one for?
How does that help me?
What is that one for? When I go, what is that for? I thought it was like just a little extra room, little breather.
No. The only thing I managed to do is to zip my side skin into the side zipper. After I wiggle in head first or through the neck, it's like a breech burst. It's really like uncomfortable.
So it's to give you more room to get into the dress.
I guess. I don't know.
I used to see that and go, why is that there? Maybe, you know how you have those sports jackets that unzip under the underarm to give it a little breath of fresh air?
What?
You've never seen those?
What do you mean? A sports coat?
You have vents under your...
Like this?
No, like a workout gear.
Oh, workout gear. Yeah, yes, I was like, what?
But that ain't a bad idea.
I've seen that. Vents by Stray.
Yes. That ain't a bad idea. So how are you? You doing all right?
Good, yeah. I went out last night. It was my girlfriend Claudia's birthday. Happy birthday, Claudia. Anyway, the group of, my girlfriends, all of our kids.
Where'd you go?
We went to the Polo Bar. No.
The kids hang out
we
together.
all became friends when our kids were in pre-K. So we've all been together a long time, and we always have birthdays on. We always have our birthday dinners all together. And so we went to the Polo Bar last night.
There are always sightings at the Polo Bar.
Okay, so
always, every time.
Okay, so you want to hear a good sighting?
Yes.
So Kourtney Kardashian walks in and is as lovely as she always is. Just a lovely, lovely lady and so sweet. And we were talking about just how fast kids grow, because her kids are getting big already and my kids are grown-ups. And so my girlfriend Claudia takes a picture of the two of us talking and sends it to my daughter, because my daughter loves the Kardashians, and says, look who your mom's talking to. And my daughter texts back, this is the response, that's not my mom, that's Kourtney Kardashian.
And you were in the picture.
Doesn't even see me in the picture. It's a picture with two people in it. Does not see me. It's like I'm not even there.
You gotta love her. You gotta love. I mean, she keeps you. She keeps you going. She keeps you on top of it.
And then I saw our guest yesterday, Chris O'Donnell.
Chris O'Donnell was there. Oh,
he was there. He was so sweet. He came over and sang "Happy Birthday" to Claudia, and then we gave her.
Hold on, can he sing?
Well, we just were, I mean, it was like, happy birthday. He didn't sing like
that. No,
he didn't sing Moon River.
No, I thought he set up at a restaurant. Everybody be quiet. I got something to sing here.
No, but Elton John was there, too.
What?
Yeah. And so we kept telling Claudia, we're like, we hired all of these celebrities.
For your birthday party.
For your birthday party. How do you like it? Anyway, it was a really fun night. You know, that place is great.
Oh, it's great. And happy birthday, Claudia.
Yeah.
Many more to you, okay?
Yes.
And, so I don't know if you saw this in the paper. You've been to St. Bart's.
I have, yeah.
You've taken that airplane ride in, which talked a little bit about it yesterday, where the plane dips down. Well, there's a roundabout right where the plane comes down, which like I say, you know about it. But a lot of people stand there to watch the plane or take pictures of the plane. And this photographer is taking a picture of the plane. This was like last week or so. And he almost gets decapitated.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Because that is how close the plane landing gear came to his head. Like when we say you have to dip into this airport, you got to dip into this airport.
There are signs everywhere that say, like, don't stand here. Because you could be hit by a plane in the head. I'm not kidding.
No, there are signs that say
do not stand here.
It's kind of like telling your kid, don't touch that, it's hot. What they going to do? They going to touch it. So, but the guy, even after he almost got decapitated, he kept turning around to take pictures of the plane as it's landing. So you got to be careful, but that is what I was talking about yesterday in the dip. And then also this, look how close it is to that moped. I mean, it can be pretty scary and hairy to land into that place. Maybe I need to not go back there.
Maybe they need to stop allowing traffic during landing hours.
But I think, you know, people think it's not something's never going to happen to them.
Yeah. I'm the opposite. I think everything is probably going to happen at any time. Like, even all these years later, I still look up at the lights and I'm like, is today the day one falls?
With that being said, can we move that light over there a little bit? But yeah,
I would, but it's like, see, I used to be in the other position, and I used to think, like, death by disco ball, that wouldn't be so bad. That would be, like, how I would want to go out. How did she die? She was on the dance floor, and a disco ball killed her. And I'm like, that would be...
You weren't
fitting.
But the wheel fell on you once.
That's right, the wheel did fall on me once.
Whoa.
That was a great day.
Yeah.
I came back from the dead, though. It was very soap opera.
Hold on, where did it hit you?
It was a fake death. It was a fake death.
Oh, fake death. Okay.
It was one of Gelman's fantasy deaths. How would I kill the stars of the show? Anyway, no, but yeah, that's how I would want to go out, by a disco ball. How did we get on this topic?
No, because we were talking about how we feel like, you know, I'm like you. I feel like if they says 1 in a billion chance that shark's gonna eat and bite a human, I'm like, I'm the human. I'm the billion. I'm like you. Right. I feel like I am that one person, like bungee jumping and skydiving and why? It's hard enough just to live regular.
I always say, people are like, you know, you're glass half empty. You're a glass half empty person. I'm like, I'm not a glass half empty. I'm a glass half full of poison kind of person.
Yeah, my glass is half full. I'm just trying to stay alive for the kids. Stay alive for the kids. That's it.
You ever lose your glasses? You don't wear glasses.
Nope.
You're perfect.
But I've been around people who lose their glasses all the time.
Lose your glasses? You lose them all the time. Sometimes I lose mine, they're right on my face. I'm like, has anybody seen my reading glasses? And further proof that nobody looks at me in the family, they're like, I haven't seen them. I haven't seen them.
Have you ever been on your phone and you're like, where's my phone? I can't believe where my phone at.
I gotta look for my phone. Find my phone.
I mean, you're on your phone, on your Find My Phone app, and it's like, oh, boy.
And you're just spinning in a circle? You're spinning in a circle? Anyway, this lady, look, I gotta show you this, because this is like something that would happen. This can happen. She was making a loaf of bread. She could not find her glasses. She couldn't find her glasses because she baked them in the bread. That's still fine. You could eat around that. Still fine.
I tell you what, she has some good quality glasses. They held up to the heat.
I know.
She baked her glasses in her bread.
Yeah.
That is not where I expected that story to go.
Yeah. You can see that it melted a little bit, see the melting, but I still think if you just scrape off that upper layer, you could eat the rest.
I'll be honest with you, I would eat the bread.
No,
They're my glasses, not like some stranger glasses in my bread. They're mine.
Yeah. I mean, what could possibly go wrong?
And you've been a very loyal employee for Disney for how many years now?
26.
26 years.
I joined in 1990. Well,
you just got.
Here's the thing. It wasn't Disney yet. It was Cap Cities, and then Disney bought Cap City. So I was here before it became Disney. I'm older than Disney.
Well, you know, as they call that, for lack of a better term, you were grandfathered in.
Yes,
okay?
I was grandfathered.
So really 26 years, and you just had your 15th year here, it's your 16th year we're in right now. You've only missed, how many sick days have you had here? One sick day in 16 years. Wow.
Well, listen, guys, time out. Full disclosure, I usually work sick, but it's an hour long, so don't feel too bad. It's fine.
Both been. You have to just show up. You're sick, and you suck it up for an hour.
You suck it up. You feel bad for the celebrities whose hands you just shook.
Yeah. And then you go from there. But there is this lady, her name is Alina Griffin. She started her 70th year of work at the Bay Area Hospital. Here's Alina with that beautiful smile.
Oh, she's lovely.
But she started when she was in April of 1946. After 70 years, she only had 4 sick days. And she continues to go to work and be a very happy lady. So that is longevity, and talking about having a job that makes you happy, and you go to work every day and you're happy you're there. Alina, congratulations to you, and you have a very lucky employer to have you there with them.
Yeah,
so.
fantastic.
Absolutely.
And I bet she brings a lot of joy to the workplace as well. So there's this crazy, it's more of a visual than anything. So these bank robbers heard that they wouldn't set off, they were in Brazil, southern Brazil, and they heard that they would not set off, you know, what's it called?
The motion detectors?
The motion detectors if they wrap themselves in aluminum foil, which A, isn't true, and B, the visuals of them on camera in aluminum foil, it's really incredible. I just love them so much. Like,
please tell me they were caught.
They weren't caught. They left behind, they left empty-handed. They were not caught, but they did leave behind their blow torches and other safe-cracking devices.
That is unbelievable. I wonder where they heard that at.
I don't know, but I love it. I would have, by the way, I wouldn't have tried this by actually robbing a bank, but I would have, like, said to a friend that works in a retail shop, hey, I heard that if we wrapped ourselves up in aluminum foil, we wouldn't set off a motion detector. Can we just try it here after hours? Like, I would start small with, like, somebody I knew that had an independent shop. I wouldn't start by robbing a bank. That's too risky.
Well, it's hard to identify them unless they were running. You hear that. And they found that adults, too, we both suffer from a lack of sleep.
Oh, my
so
God.
everybody just got to put this out there. Public service announcement is very important that you sleep, because those who don't get enough rest have been diagnosed to catch more colds and get sick more often.
Oh.
Yeah. But the thing is, I literally caught a little cold right before I came back to work, when I was getting plenty of sleep on vacation.
Really?
I think the stress of knowing I'm not going to get any sleep now got to me.
See, I usually, and I think we all suffer from it here, I usually, like, on the first day of vacation, I will get sick. I'll come down with something just because it's like, finally, my body's like, wait, is it 7 o'clock and you're still in bed? We will strike you down with the cold.
You know what I do? I wake up and I go, I love my job, but I love vacations, baby.
Yeah.
I don't get sick.
No, I just ignore it.
I lay there. I will force myself to sleep on vacation. No need to. Why am I getting up at 5, 6, 7 in the morning? I will lay there until my body aches. I will lay there until my bladder is like, if you don't get up, you are really going to embarrass yourself, grown man.
I get up early. I get up early the whole time. I do the whole time. Like, my kids know, like, if it's 7:30 and I'm not up, call 911. Something has happened to me in the middle of the night.
Yeah, I lay in the bed until my foot starts to tap. And then my foot is like, hey, you may not be getting up, but I am. You got it, yeah.
But don't you have FOMO? You don't have FOMO?
I'm not missing out on anything.
Well, but what if you are? What if that's the day?
I'll catch up to it when I get up. You know, nowadays, it's like a 24-hour news cycle. You'll never miss anything nowadays. So I just kind of feel like I'll catch up to it when I catch up to it. Vacation is meant to unplug.
No, but I still think that when you live here in the Northeast and you go someplace on a warm weather vacation, I need at least 20 hours of that 24-hour day of warm weather to feel warm, and like I need.
It takes a minute to calm down too for me.
I just need the warmth. I need the full vacation. That's why I don't sleep more on vacation.
Because I remember when I first got here, I was here for a few years before I actually really went somewhere. And
what do you mean?
I mean, you know, when I came to New York, I was just in New York. I didn't go back in the off season to live in Texas or anything like that. I see. I just was here. In New York, you kind of develop this skin on you, and then when you walk down the street, you actually walk past 1 million people, but you don't really talk or look at 1 million people.
Yeah.
Just kind of do your own thing.
Of course.
And I flew to Ohio, Cincinnati, and yeah.
You know you're from New Jersey. Stop.
Well, I know somebody from Ohio, though. And but I get off at the airport, and I'm walking to the rental car, and some guy looks at me and say, "Hey, how you doing?" And I looked at him like, "What you want?"
Yeah.
You better get back. Like, it builds this shell here, you know, but you do have to learn how to calm down.
It's so embarrassing. It is so embarrassing.
It is.
Hi, what? What did you say to me? No, I was just saying hi, good morning, good morning.
Yeah, like people are really nice. They really are. But that's all I got. That's all we got, actually.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, listen. We have a big show today. Excuse me, Kevin Costner is here.
You know, I love Kevin Costner.
I've seen that movie McFarlane, like about 10,000
Great
times.
movie, though.
Gosh, I love it so much.
And you know what? He's big into a lot of baseball movies, and I don't know what it is. Very hard for me to like get emotional. His movies, for some reason,
I know.
if I'm with somebody, I got to turn away and be like, oh, the man gets me. But I love this new movie, Criminal. I can't wait to talk to him about that. And we're going to have a big performance by the American Idol runner-up, LaPortia Renee, everybody.
And a performance by Marla Maples and Tony Dovolani, the latest couple eliminated from Dancing with the Stars.
Oh, no.
I'm sorry, did I just...
I know.
People were like, oh, great, now you ruined it for me. I didn't see last night.
And some people are upset, and then then after you get eliminated, they make you fly red-eye to get here to dance. I'd be like, I ain't dancing for nobody. But it's all right. We love having him here. Tony, I love Tony. I love Tony. He's a good guy. Yeah. But you know what? Our dancer is ready to go, and we are going to kick this party up with our Happy Dance Travel Tribute.
Hey, that's Paula Guzzo from Perth, Ontario, Canada.
Nice move.
I love your flower in your hair. You look good.
Hey, great job.
Thank you,
That was a great job. But everybody, let's say hello to Tina Shaw from Roseville, California. Hello, Tina. How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
We're great. We're great.
What's going on?
Well, perfect day for you guys to call me. It's my twins' 31st birthday today. So this can be my birthday present.
Happy birthday to the twins.
Hang on. It's your twins? Your twin sister? Or
I wish. No, my twin girl.
oh, your twin girl. Wait, you have 31-year-old twins?
I do.
What?
All right, Tina. My twins are 11. I need some help. How are they at 31?
You know, it finally gets better, but it takes till about 30. Sorry.
Right when I said I'm trying to stay alive for the kids.
You're a third of the way there. You're a third of the way there. You can do it.
Oh, boy.
Okay, Tina, we're going to spin the wheel, see what you're playing for.
Okay.
What's for her?
Hey, here's a great prize, the Tonka Verde Ranch in Tucson, Arizona.
Oh, I think my husband will love golf there.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
7 days and 6 nights. It's all inclusive. This trip is provided in part by Hotels.com. It's a prize valued at $6,500. You have 20 seconds, Tina, and only one guess. Good luck.
Okay.
All right, Tina, here you go. On yesterday's show, we talked with Chris O'Donnell. What sporting event did Chris say he brought his sons to?
The Masters.
You got it.
He's a two-time Oscar winner, and his films are some of the most beloved of all time. Please welcome Kevin Costner.
brother. How you doing, man?
Good.
That was very presidential.
Yes. That was very
That's all we need is one more, right?
You ever think about it? You ever think about it?
No, never.
Never, ever?
Never, no.
Well, you know, one thing we were talking earlier in host chat, and we were talking about your movies, and you make so many sports movies, especially baseball movies, that get to me. But I'm curious, can you even? Because you're a big baseball fan, can you even go to a game now, incognito?
Yeah. No, I'll go early sometimes, you know, and I'll just even during batting practice, and I'll just kind of look down, and you just hear that. You just hear that thing of the ball, and there's just something very comforting to me. Eventually, people catch on that I'm there, and when I was in Cleveland making draft day, I walked out about the ninth inning, and I just was always doing my thing. I was just walking out, and the whole stadium stopped and stood up. Exactly what I didn't want. But if you've ever had that feeling, it really thrilled me. I mean, I don't know the connection I have with baseball. The entire stadium stood up, and I was leaving early. The guys understood, and even the guys out in the field. So I have this unique thing. I never try to take advantage of it, but you know, when I go, they ask me to play around the country, but I never play because management wants me to. It always has to be the players asking or the manager, because the last thing you want is, oh, some Hollywood guy out here, he wants to play, let him play. It always starts with the players for me.
But I think you respect the game, and you've added such a good light to the game. You've added heart to a game and some insight into it for the fans out there, and I think that's why players appreciate it. And not just baseball players. I mean, Draft Day was a great movie, too. I love that. You were supposed to draft me, but you didn't. But yeah, you've added a lot just to sports in general. So don't short yourself just in baseball.
You know, I mean, for me, growing up as a kid, I mean, everything kind of translates my life to the big screen, but it's not. My life was when those street lights come on, Kevin, you come home. And that was every sport: baseball, basketball, football, and that was just life for me.
It's kind of great because we were talking about McFarlane, which is a movie that I've seen like so many times, and it never gets old for me, and it never gets tired for me, and it's, you know, there's something about sports stories, and you really tap into it like nobody else. That it is all heart. It has so little to do with the actual sport and more to do with the story behind it.
Yeah,
you know?
Well, it's always about the people, and sports are so authentic. There's so much drama. Even watching that golf thing on Sunday. I mean, people want to talk about it in a bunch of different ways, but it is the essence of sport that it is not written until it's done.
And I'm just curious, because you were cast in The Big Chill as well, and you filmed some scenes that were cut out.
Exactly.
And how did you deal with that?
Well, a lot of people would think to themselves, well, you must have been terribly disappointed. I had my own little bit of my heart stop for a second, but sometimes you have to have an awareness of when things happen for you, and you can pinpoint in your career when you know it happens, and it's not necessarily ending up with the role or the job that you get. There's a moment in time when you know that you're on the right track, both in your sports career and then your second career. And for you, and you know what the tipping point is. And for somebody else, it might be, oh, when you did No Way Out, when you did this, when you did that. But when I got the part of The Big Chill, not when the movie came out, when I got the part, I knew it was going to happen for me.
You had joined the company.
I knew it was going to happen for me.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's good.
Well, we're glad it happened, man. And we're going to take a quick break. We're going to talk about having Ryan Reynolds on the brain with Kevin Costner in his new movie, Criminal. So stay right there. We'll be right back.
It's a kind of a big concept movie of a memory transfer into my brain, because there's something that has to get done, and the person that knows about it has passed on, and we're talking about Ryan actually in this instance, and you know, it's a big leap. We're doing it with animals. Would we do it if the stakes were this high? Well, we did for our movie. And so at that point, you know, but the problem is the person they've selected, me, is a pretty uncontrollable person. He's very unreliable. He's very spontaneous, and he takes out into the street all his prison skills.
Using the brain of a CIA agent who has passed, or the memories.
Just a tad of it, you know, hadn't been done.
But you're the only person who can accept Ryan Reynolds' memories and can get and can solve
I was a special candidate. You know, I had been hurt. I had been hurt as a child, if you want to believe the facts of our script. But yeah, no. So I'm walking around and getting glimpses into a normal life, into intimacies and you know, love and caring, and it's just not something that he has ever experienced.
Wow.
Well, you know what? Let's take a look at a clip. And in this clip, your character, Jericho Stewart, has just woke up from brain surgery. Yeah. And here is...
Thank you. We loved it. We loved it.
It was so shocking that I literally, when they called our name, there was a moment where it was like, is this a nightmare? What's happening
It was
right
a nightmare.
now?
I still feel like
you couldn't believe it?
No.
We still think we're dreaming. We're going to wake up and we're going to be back at rehearsal tomorrow.
Yeah.
We'd be so happy.
But I'm curious, when you're standing there, because I was watching last night, and I get so nervous watching, but what's going through your head? Because I'm looking at you going, what are they thinking?
They literally, I said to her, I was like, do you have a speech prepared?
And I said, maybe. I thought about that an hour and a half ago.
And the whole time I kept thinking, it can't be us. It can't be us. It can't be us. And then when they called our name out, I mean, Tom even looked at me and just had that look like, my buddy, I'm sorry, man. It was weird.
There's been so much support. You know, honestly, we have friends and family, the women and daughters that are proud of old mama getting out there and doing it.
I'm telling you, you look terrific. You really, I mean,
I had the time of my life, truly. I lost my mom and my best friend and didn't even know if I could walk and breathe again. And this show gave me a chance to not do that, but just to do it.
We're lucky to have you here.
I'm so happy to be with y'all.
And thank you to Marla and Tony. And be sure to watch Dancing with the Stars Monday nights at 8 p.m. on ABC. All right, Tony's going to teach me and dance with everybody. American Idol.
how are you?
I'm good.
That was great.
Thank you.
Well,
Congratulations.
Thank you.
It's a really big deal. A lot of people think that, you know, being first runner-up is really the winning position.
Yes.
I mean, over the history of the whole competition, how do you feel about it?
I feel blessed that I'm the runner-up.
Yeah.
Trent deserved the title. He worked so hard. He's an amazing person. He's really genuine, really sweet.
What did he whisper in your ear?
He told me that God wanted it this way, and the only reason I didn't win was because God wanted something bigger and better for me.
oh, wow.
Yeah, that's his personality.
Yeah,
And he was here yesterday, and what a nice guy.
Very nice, very sweet.
And you both have represented the 15th and final year of Idol extremely well.
Thank you.
And this song is perfect. It's called Battles. You've overcome a lot of adversity, and you're really seen as a role model. And I think it's amazing that you're here and performing and doing what you're doing. And I'm sure your daughter is so proud of you as well.
Thank you so much. Which I think probably means more than anything, right? I'm sure.
Now, how old is your daughter?
My daughter's 16 months. 16 months.
Yeah. But I noticed when you would sing, she would clap. Everybody else would sing, she'd be like,
That was a great song.
Nayeli. Oh, she doesn't know.
So what was the finale like for you? Was it, you know, just seeing like all 15 years unfolding, to be a part of this history, and to be like the last memory everybody has?
It was sometimes, because it was really weird because I was fangirling. I was fangirling hard. When the previous idols came in for, like, you know, rehearsals and everything, I mean, I literally couldn't breathe. I was like, oh my God. And they were like, oh my God, we love you. I'm like, no, that's my line. Like, you know, so it was just such a blessing, such an honor to be a part of this final season and to make it as far as I did. And I want to thank all the fans. I love you guys so much. So thank you for that, for supporting me.
Absolutely. And go ahead.
No, I was going to say, like, out of all of the advice that you heard over the course of this season, what was the best advice you were given from the judges?
Oh, that's hard, because each one says something very, like, pivotal. Let me see. Jennifer Lopez always told me, kill it. So, like, I would have it in my head, you know, like Fierce on stage. She said, kill it, so I got to kill it. And Keith said something that really stuck with me. He wanted me to be a portal for my gift instead of, you know, trying to harness it or do anything with it. He just wanted me to let it flow. And Harry was really, like, particular when it came to showing your artistry through musicality, like, you know, the technicalities of the song and making sure the song had an arc, beginning, finish, beginning, middle, and end. So I took all of that and kind of just like
Gosh,
kept it in my head.
I'm looking at you, and you look like a superstar. I'm not kidding. You just look like a superstar.
And you know what? You're taking it, you're running with it, you're singing with it. Don't hold it back. We want to say thank you to LaPusha today for American Idol. Her song Battled is available now.
Diane Kilgore from Westland, Michigan said, Kelly, I went to the store with my glasses on and my other pair on my head. Yes, I do that all the time, too. I do that constantly. A pair here and a pair here.
I've never, you know, hopefully I can hold off on the glasses for a while. Now, Katie Holt from Raleigh, North Carolina said, my grandma also believes in the power of tin foil. She believes that by wrapping money in tin foil before putting it in the envelope, no one can scan it to see what's in it, and they can't steal your money. She said, I got my first package here at college from her and opened it to see a folded piece of tin foil. What would your first thought be? She said, I thought it was drugs from grandma.
That's always exciting. She's the most popular grandma in the sorority. Hey, we found the death scene.
Hit by the wheel, yeah.
Me being hit by the whheel.
Yeah,
Okay, well, let's show the
watch it.
audience
Let's
this. It's a flashback from the Good morning, Lisa Karras, Gabrielle Carteras, and of course, all of you. Thank you so much.
Honestly,
Can you tell that I was nursing there?
I never looked.
I was like, where did those come from?
I gotta say, I was digging that outfit. I ain't gonna lie.
I felt bad.
Oh, you didn't know me when. Oh, the good old
But all I
days.
gotta say is this, though. I didn't know. I thought seriously that she got hit by a wheel. For a second, I was like, oh my God, that was fake.
Oh, you're kidding. Oh.
Still here.
Was
Still
it or
here.
wasn't it?
No. I know it wouldn't have killed her because she's tough, but I really thought she did get hit by a wheel.
It's inconceivable that I haven't won an Emmy for acting.
All right. And now Cindy Roy from Smyrna, Georgia, said after working in women's clothing, she learned the reason for side zippers on women's clothing is to hide the zipper.
Oh, okay.
What? It doesn't hide anything. It's just an irritant. And you zip your side fat into the zipper.
Well, men, we don't have those issues, but we do have